Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Hope you are okay on that side of the screen. And today with a really smart lock, especially for those that have home rentals and you want to generate a password, temporary password for 2 days, 3 days for Airbnb, for example, and you want to do it from a distance, then this is probably the perfect solution for you, including this device right over here, which I will explain its role in this particular video. So we will talk about the smart lock, we'll talk about this, all the features and functionalities. Now, if you are looking for something even simpler, we have seen, and I will leave a link right over here, one which has a fingerprint sensor, and in my opinion, that one is best suited to home users and you want to have a fingerprint for all your family members, then I would say that this one right over here is even simpler than this one. This one, I would say that for Airbnb usage, home rental, this is just awesome, simply because I can generate the password anywhere in the world and send it through a message to the client. He will be able to do his automatic check-in. That password will expire if I want to, of course, and we can repeat the process and so on and so forth without ever needing to go to the house. Probably someone has to go and do the cleaning and so on and so forth, but that's another story. Now, in terms of the Welock Passcode, it comes inside this package and it comes with the manual, so that for the first time users, probably it's a good reading for a few minutes. It comes with three chips or cards, and these cards are great, for example, if we are using this as our home lock. And for example, my kid, as 9 years old, is using the fingerprint lock, which is just put his finger, and that is it, really easy. So if I start using this one, giving him a 6-digit code, it's probably not the friendliest way to use. So probably in that particular case, I would use one of these. I don't need to give a code, I just need to activate, put it in his backpack, and when he arrives home, just needs to pass through, and that is it. He can get in and can get out. Another way is for those security keys. For example, if you want to give this to a family member just in case of an emergency or something like that, instead of giving a code, then just hang this instead of a key, and that is it. It will pass and bam. It also comes with this tool box, which includes some spare screws and so on and so forth, and finally the smart lock. Now, I also have here a gateway, but this is on the side, it doesn't come included, and we will talk about this in just a few moments. The lock itself is really well built, like the other one that we have seen. Stainless steel, so really sturdy, and then we have some aluminium parts and plastic parts here on the not mechanical but electronic parts, but really well built, heavy, solid. In terms of functions, we will need to put 3 batteries, but the batteries, first of all, they will take a lot of time. I don't remember when I did the review of the other one, it's right over here, but I still have 80% of batteries, so it will last for a while. And you can be without any worries, because we will not be locked in case the battery run out, because we have a micro USB input right over here. We just need to get a micro USB cable to a power bank, for example, connect, and then we can open it up and replace the battery. So no worries whatsoever. In terms of setting it up, it's really easy as well. We just need to download the app, which I already did for the fingerprint sensor lock. In this particular case, I did add this through the QR code right over here. And after that, we will need to add the unique ID that this lock has. It is written here on the stainless steel. So if you are asking, hey Robert, but this will be accessed by anyone. Yes, but we will not be able to register the lock once you do, and it will be blocked with your app and your user account. So no worries at all. And once we add the lock to our app, then we can insert the original PIN, and then with the original PIN, we can change to any PIN that we want, or any password, 6 digits password. Now, we can have a single password for everyone. I would suggest at least 2, one for the administrator and one for the general use, but we can also have more than one password. You can have one for each person, and in that particular case, through the app, we will be able to check the log, and the log will tell us this person opened the door at this time, closed at this time, and so on and so forth. So that is something that it's optional, but we might want to control who gets in, at what time gets in, gets out, and so on and so forth. Now, other thing that we can do is that we can control the lock right over here without using the app. I can add passwords through the keyboard, and I can also add passwords through the app. I would say that the management, it's really easy. It's easy right over here, and it's also easy on the app. So I do believe that it's a personal preference. I would say that when you start, probably it's easy right over here. You just need to set up the initial password and so on and so forth. And after that, you will start playing around with the app, and then you decide which one you want to use. Now, in terms of the installation, it's also really easy. We just need to remove the old lock that we have. For that, we just need to remove a screw like we do for any other lock. And once we remove the old one, we can place this one. Now, in terms of adjustments, this lock will be able to fit in any door because we can adjust the width right over here by removing this screw. And we can also, if necessary, adjust on the side of the electronic parts. So we have a long range to work here, and this will be able to be used on any door. Now, once we put it in place, just need to screw it back, screw this handle right over here, and it's ready to start and be used. So no more keys. We just need something similar to a key like this or the passcode. Now, we will have contact from our phone to the lock via Bluetooth at this moment. So this means that I need to be close to the door. And that is where the Wi-Fi box 2 or the Wi-Fi gateway will get in. This is on the side. It comes inside this package right over here. The way that it works, it's really simple. It will connect to our home Wi-Fi, and then it will connect to the locks that we have. We can connect more than one lock if we have more than one. This basically will allow us to control the lock from anywhere in the world. And this is the function that I do believe that it's the best for Airbnb home rental style, which if I'm located on any other town, I can just receive the booking, and then I can just create a password, send through message, the client receives it, and then he just needs to put the codes and get in house, and that is it. No keys involved, nothing involved. I don't need to worry about anything. That is it. And once I set the password to expire, it will expire, and that is it. Now, on the app, there are some things that might be interesting. First of all, we will be able on the phone, on the distance, to create passwords. These passwords can be fixed or temporary. We can select for 15 minutes, 1 hour, 1 day, 10 months, 3 years, it doesn't matter. After that, we can also manage the passwords. We can remove, we can delete, we can create new passwords, we can generate aleatory numbers, or we can generate the numbers that we want, and we can also manage the cards that we have. So we can deactivate cards from a distance. To activate, we will need to pass the cards, or we will need to put in the QR code that's on the back so that we can activate, but then we will need to give the card to someone so that it works. So this at the distance is difficult, although I can activate, I need to give this to someone. So for a customer or a client, probably not the best for the cards, probably the code is the best use case scenario. And basically this is it. Really easy to set up, easy to work with, and with the Wi-Fi box, then it will be a great addition because it will give us the freedom to be anywhere in the world. Having a passcode, unlike the fingerprint, in my opinion, it's well suited for home rentals, and the fingerprint for your own home, because it's really easy. I'm used to the other one. I just need to put my finger and that is it. I'm home. I don't need keys. No one in the family needs key. Just press the button and boom, press the fingerprint sensor and boom, that is it. So I would say that the other one is simpler than this in terms of the usage, because this one I need to press 6 times. The other one I just need to place my finger, but I would suggest this one for home rentals because it's a lot easier and I don't need to register fingerprints for anyone. Actually, I don't want to do that. So that is it. Hope that you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, so don't forget the usual thumbs up right over there, which is really appreciated on this side of the screen. My name is Roberto Jorge, today with the Welock Passcode right over here, which is, in my opinion, a awesome experience. And as always, I'll see you guys on the next one.